Hi guys. Hey, I'm going to sneak out on the kayak and I'll use the GoPro a little bit out there. Very calm on the lake right now. It's beautiful out. It's 80 degrees. I'm going to go out there do a little paddling. We got some rough weather heading our way. I might get soaking wet out there, but I'm going out anyway. So I'll see you out in the kayak. Well, folks, here I am. I'm just out here, just taking a casual paddle around the lake. It's so calm today. There's a chance for rain, but that's all right. Off here to the right is my campsite number 5. Somebody using it right now. Beautiful out here today. Right in front of me, you can probably see all the beautiful water lilies. Beautiful white water lilies. I could have easily brought the fishing rod, done a little fishing, but right now I just want to casually kind of explore the shoreline a bit. I'm gonna go around my campground here and then I'm gonna paddle. I'll turn around down here a ways and then I'll paddle back the other direction. I want to go over by my campsite number 10 from the water. Right here used to be campsite number 4 up in here. Not any longer, not any longer. No campsite number 4 to use. My ex-wife and I used to use number 4. So it was a beautiful campsite in there. Now, look over here, straight off that direction. It's just a field of white lilies. Those water lilies are just beautiful in here. And they're just thick. Hundreds of them in here. I'll go out to this spot and then I'll turn and I'll show you where campsite number 3 is. Oh, I can't believe these beautiful water lilies. My gosh, they're just beautiful. So many of them. So many. Now, I heard some of the fellas here at the campground been having pretty good luck back in here with the bass, catching bass. So I'm gonna have to come back here and give it a try. Using topwater frogs, I said. There's campsite number 3 right there. That's the only other campsite we have on the lakeshore here on this end. I'm going to get myself out of the weed bed here so that it's a little easier paddling. A lot of nice structure over there for fishing off of. I'll have to give that a try too here. It's June 28th, so I've got all the month of July, August, and pretty much so the month of September. So I still got 2.5, 2 3/4 months. So really, my summer has just started. Couldn't ask for a better day to just be out paddling, just for no other reason than just to paddle the lake and get a little exercise. Now over there you can see that's my lake access there, where you can see the dirt on the hillside there. Oh no, I take that back. That's not. That's site number 7. I'm the grassy one right there. That's mine. You can see my chair up on the hill. That's my campsite. Heck, I didn't even know which campsite I was in, eh? Things look a little different when you're out on the water. Well, right there, that's number 7. That's number 8 right there. Campsite number 8. They've got both of those campsites have awesome lake access. It's sandy, nice large access, so they can bring a boat into their campsite very easily. Now this spot right here, this is like a sunken island with reeds growing on it. It's very shallow. It's only about a foot deep, and it's got all those reeds growing on it. And just around the other end of it, the other side, in the evenings, oh boy, can you catch a lot of crappies over there. None of them are really big, but boy, you can catch a ton of them. Now I'm going to paddle down here by site number 10, and that's a great bass fishing area back there. It's hard to make out, but that's all campground in there. That's all part of my campground. Site number 8 and site number 9 kind of joined together there. We're heading over here by the dock. This dock is right off of site number 9. So if you're camping at number 9, you've got easy access to the dock. Now I had someone in here last night, I couldn't believe it. They showed up with a 24-foot pontoon boat. And they thought they were going to park up here in the campground with it. And I said, oh, no, you're not. So they ended up going across the lake right over there to the boat landing, putting the pontoon boat in, parking their truck and trailer over there. But this is campsite number 9 up here on the right, and it comes right down here to the dock. So this dock is open to anybody staying at the campground. And you walk between number 8 and number 9, you come right down to the dock. There's a nice bench, and the kids love to come down here and hang out on that dock and fish. And what they catch are a lot of small panfish. Now, this is a little spot here where a lot of people that stay in number 9 right on top of the hill here will put a boat in right here, and they'll tie it to that pipe. And it's their own little spot to have their boat without using the public dock. They don't have everybody. Now I notice here that you can see them once in a while. I've got yellow lilies that are getting ready to blossom. That'll be awesome. I'll come out here in a couple of days and I'll have a bunch of yellow lilies blossomed up. Now we got this little cove here. Now number 9 was back behind us. And we got this little cove that goes in and it wraps around. And where that dead tree is laying in the water, that's campsite number 10, the walk-in. The water is nice and warm. It's 80 degrees outside, and a little bit of dripping that I have from my paddle really feels good on the legs. Now this is the water access here at site number 10, the walk-in. It's that walk-in tent site, and people really love it in here. There's some nice yellow lilies starting there. But there's number 10 right up there. Campsite number 10. See those pretty lilies there? Yeah. Awesome. We'll turn around here. Now back in there, it's supposed to be excellent bass fishing in those lily pads in there. There's another good spot down there, and I want to paddle down to that spot, and then I'll work my way back to my campsite. Now I realize this video is going to be kind of long, but I haven't been able to post as many videos as I was hoping, so I'm going to let this one be a little long, and there may be parts of it that I just show some paddling with a little background music or something. I don't know. We'll see how I edit it. Now, in the next week or two, I'll be coming back to this spot, and I'll be fishing this real heavy, because a fella from the campground, he was fishing this just the other day, and he caught himself a 19.5-inch bass out of here. Beautiful big bass. They have to be 18 inches to keep one out of this lake. They want to keep the big guys in here. So, and what did he do with that 19.5-inch? Threw it right back. You betcha. You betcha. It's back in there for somebody else to catch someday. The wind is picking up. Looks like I'm going to have some wind to contend with on the way back. It's all right. I'll be sticking close to shore, so it's not going to be too hard of paddling. Could be a lot worse, that's for sure. But yep. Yeah, he caught that 19.5-incher, and boy, I was appreciative. He come running right to me in my campsite and told me what he caught it on and exactly where he caught it, so that I could come back in here and see if maybe I can do the same. And if I can't, I will definitely have the GoPro going on the head here. See, now this area here, this is all owned by the Forest Service. The rest of this lake, all this side of the lake, the whole lake except for a small portion is owned by the Forest Service. And it's beautiful, beautiful land in here. I wish that they could expand the campground down into here and maybe put an additional 10 sites down in here close to the water's edge. Oh, there's a deadhead in the water I just hit. Big old dead tree there. I didn't notice it, and it's bigger than it looks. Yeah, it's funny because looking at this, there's deep spots. Yeah, that's about 4 feet deep there. And then here amongst the weeds, about 2 feet. This good area for bass fishing, right on the edges of these reeds and these lily pads in here. Uh-huh. Just a beautiful day out on the lake. I guess this is what I would consider a healthy day, because I'm out here paddling. Oh, this is nice in here. It's all sand. I can see it. But I'm out here paddling, getting plenty of exercise, paddling away. And I'm going to have me a real healthy dinner. I'm having a chef salad for supper. I realized today that it's been a while since I've had a chef salad. And the local store here has, I was able to buy a couple of hard-boiled eggs. And I got the iceberg lettuce and some romaine and some cheese and sliced, shredded cheese, and I got some diced turkey and some diced ham and some ranch dressing. So I'm gonna have me a nice chef salad for supper. Something healthy for a change. Not a lot of meat, but plenty of greens. The only thing unhealthy in the salad really is going to be how much dressing I put on it, which I tend to get out of control with the dressing. So, okay, I'm going to let this camera roll while I head back to my campsite, and we'll just play a little music as we go along. as you can see, there's a couple of private homes over there. There's actually, from what I can tell, there's a total of 5 private properties over on that side of the lake, 3 of which have lake access on this lake. Other than that, there is no public access, because right over there, just to the left of that boat you can see docked over there, just to the left of that, all the way around the lake and all the way back to here, is all owned by the Forest Service. Now, straight ahead of us, as I turn the kayak, straight ahead of us there, that's campsite number 5. I'm off to the right of it. So we're back from that end of the lake. We're almost to the boat landing and around the shore and all the way back to here. I'm just drifting at the moment, letting the wind kind of move me while I'm watching the weather here, watching the clouds. Very impressive. The clouds are beautiful, beautiful. And looking at the radar, some of these clouds, I guess they're supposed to have some rain in them. Well, right now the sun's poking out and I'm getting cooked pretty good. It feels good though. The sunshine feels good. So I'm going to mosey myself back to my campsite here. And I hope you enjoyed coming out on the lake with me on the kayak. First time I got to video out on the kayak this year. We'll get more. We'll get more. I'll be out here quite often. It took me a little over a month, but I think I finally got my routine down pat. It is difficult with me having to run to town on Wednesdays so I can do my live streams, because what it does is it actually makes 2 days out of the week where I'm unable to do anything, where I can't make any plans because I have to take off early in the morning to get home, and I don't get back here until late morning, very early afternoon on Thursday. So it really does mess a couple days up for making plans to do anything. So it is what it is. Good Lord willing, if it ever happens and I get my Starlink equipment, I'll be able to do all my internet stuff right here from camp, and I'll only have to go back into town once a month instead of once every week. But I got a feeling that's going to be next season, not this season. If I do get Starlink, it'll be kind of late in the season this year. Now if you look over there, you can see some orange on the shoreline there. That's my hammock. I got my hammock folded up and up against the tree there, and it stands out quite a bit. It tells you right where my site is, and you'll be able to see the orange of the adventure trailer up in there the closer we get. But with that, guys, I'm heading right back into camp, and I'll close with that. And hang tight, I'm going to say goodbye. So there you go, guys. That was my little outing on the kayak. No fishing today, just paddling, just enjoying the water. That was all it was about. Hey, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, ring the bell, ding ding. Give me a thumbs up, would you? Hey, love y'all. Hey, you all get outdoors, and I hope you're all having a very nice day. Bye-bye.